Frontal rain has to do with one of these things. It's a depression, one of the most common features on UK weather maps. The lines and symbols don't really give much of an idea of how it's formed or what it's doing, so here's World Physical's simplified step-by-step guide to what happens. The UK lies on the boundary between cool air from the Arctic and warm air from the humid tropics. The boundary moves around according to the time of year and the prevailing weather conditions. There's one kind of move on the boundary, though, that actually kicks off at a depression. It's when a wedge of warm air forces its way into the cold. The wedge is shown like this on a weather map. The two lines mark the boundary between the warm air and the cold air. They're known as fronts. The wedge, or depression, is moving all the time. Most of the ones that affect the UK move from west to east. The leading front is known as the warm front because it has warm air behind it. The second line is called the cold front because it has cold air behind it. Along both fronts, warm, humid air is cooled by contact with the cold air. The water vapour in it is condensed into moisture and falls as rain. This means we get two bands of rain as a depression moves through. These usually take between 1 and 3 days to pass over, and the UK is affected by around 100 of them every year.